Hello peeps, and welcome to another update video. This is an update video that regarding this week's Nintendo Direct. As you may know, that this Nintendo Direct has been delayed due to a powerful earthquake. I just want to my thoughts and prayers for the families of the earthquake of Hokkaido, one of Japan's biggest islands. I mean, it's not. I know Japan, they've been through hell this past week due to the Typhoon Jebi and now this. So many people were speculating that there would be a new Nintendo Direct this week, but sadly, due to the powerful earthquake, I might be surprised if they push it back, if they push it to next month. So instead of it being, September, it might be released in October. Or it might be released a week later. So we just don't know. But as you may know, that the earthquake was very powerful and caused a landslide, and people, I think 3 people have died, as well as landslides as well. So my thoughts and prayers go to all families who've been affected by the powerful earthquake. I mean, I have a few friends in Japan as well, so it's, it's one of these things, it's nature's greatest disasters, You can't avoid it, you can't, do anything about it because it's part of, the earth, But, I mean, I know many people were really wanting this, the Nintendo Direct to happen, but, it's happened with Pokemon, when way back in 2011, when 2 of the episodes of Black and White were due to air in Japan, got automatically, we thought it were going to be delayed episodes, but sadly they went no. Never seen them, never heard the episodes. Many people said they could have been released on DVD, but it's up to the company at the end of the day. I mean, people's lives have been affected by this, and watching something that could, something due to disasters could, it just shows you how powerful Earth is. So the Nintendo Direct is delayed. Not cancelled, I'm not saying it's cancelled, it's just delayed. Maybe they're going to air it some other time, maybe next week or in a couple of weeks' time. I'm not sure. There's until Nintendo tells us when it's going to come on. Earthquakes happen all the time. Even the UK has been through a few earthquakes, but I think it's round about in 4 point something. This was a 6.7, which was big. I'm not sure how big compared to the 2011. 2011 was really big, and it hit most of Tokyo and is it Fukushima and all that, and that was hard. But like what I said, you can't do anything about earthquakes. They're part of Mother Nature. They're part of everything the earth goes through. It's like changes. It's like us. We go through changes, and Earth it's like we can't stop this from happening. Even though we can prevent things like deaths and stuff, but it's hard to predict earthquakes. I know there's Richter scales, but we need like more stuff like to maybe a bit more time for people to escape. You know what I mean? Okay. But like what I said, the Nintendo Direct's been delayed for, we don't know. There's no release date yet. There's no anything. So we don't know when it's gonna come back. Possibly maybe next week or something. But I'm not sure. Well, when it does come, I can expect to put it on YouTube or live stream it. If you want. So so if my thoughts and prayers go to the families, and it's not easy, to watch the news and you hear people died. It's like it's families being ripped apart by the greatest the greatest thing, earthquakes are so powerful, and that they can change the way we live. It's hard to explain, because I know that America does have earthquakes, but and well, every country has been through earthquakes. So I'm not saying if you have or haven't, it is. I remember in 2008 we had an earthquake, and my mom thought it was my brother moving his wardrobe, which was a bit weird because it was roundabout to us. It was about, because we didn't live in the epicenter, which was about maybe over 100 miles away, and it was felt in nearly three different, well, about 3 or 4 different counties. So it was like Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, and Lancashire, which was nearly all the way to Manchester, which is weird because I know that it's an earthquake like that, and I'm like thinking, you're kidding me. And then you hear one part of news that this lad got his hip crushed, and I'm like thinking, ow, oh no, is he alright? Oh yeah, he's alright. He's just, because he bought tickets to Manchester United's football game, and even though he had his hip crushed, he still wants to go. He was, I didn't know if he went. So yeah, so if if and when we get another release date for the Nintendo Direct, I'll let everybody know. But as of today, we won't be getting one. So my thoughts and prayers goes out to all the families that are affected by the earthquake, and somehow you all managed to pull through, even though it tears families apart. So I worship you guys, in Japan, because your sense of that you don't give in, that you only get stronger by learning how to cope, and for that I worship you. But like what I said, the Nintendo Direct will come back. It's just been delayed for a bit, so we don't know when. When there's a release date, I'll let you guys know. Okay, bye bye.